It was October 15, 2018, when Jayme Closs, 37, and his wife, Denise Closs, 43, were found dead in their Wisconsin home. Their 13-year-old daughter, Jayme, was missing. Police had no leads. There were no signs of forced entry, and nothing seemed to be stolen. It was almost as if Jayme had vanished into thin air, but she hadn't. For the next 88 days, investigators searched for any trace of Jayme, following up on hundreds of tips, all while the small town of Gordon, Wisconsin, lived in fear. What had happened to Jayme Closs, and was she even alive? Then on January 10, 2019, just before 11 a.m., a woman named Kristen Kozonik was walking her dog near a remote cabin about 70 miles from Jayme's home. Suddenly, her dog started barking and she heard someone yelling, "Help me, please, somebody help me!" Kozonik couldn't believe her eyes. It was Jayme Closs, barefoot and in only a t-shirt and underwear, practically frozen to death. She had escaped from the cabin and was now running towards Kozonik, who immediately called 911. When officers arrived at the scene, they noticed a man matching the description of Jake Patterson, 21, fleeing the area. He was soon taken into custody. At first, he told police that he'd only met Jayme once before, but as evidence mounted against him, Patterson cracked. He revealed that he'd been living in the isolated cabin with Jayme for the past 3 months. He'd kidnapped her, but thankfully, he confessed that he'd let her go. Patterson was charged with 2 counts of first-degree intentional homicide and 1 count of kidnapping. And thanks to Jayme's quick thinking, he wouldn't get the chance to hurt her again. When asked how he'd chosen his victims, Patterson told police that he'd seen Jayme get off the bus one day and decided to kidnap her simply because she was there. He planned the crime for several weeks, watching the house, knowing that the parents would leave for work every morning, leaving Jayme alone. He confessed that he'd only intended to abduct her, not kill her parents. However, when he entered the home, he slipped on some hardwood floor and accidentally shot Jayme Closs. Denise Closs came out of her bedroom to find her husband bleeding and tried to call 911. Patterson shot her too. He then put both bodies in the fireplace, covered it with logs, and set it on fire. He buried Jayme's school books and clothes in a nearby dumpster. On March 12, 2019, less than 3 months after being arrested, Patterson pleaded guilty to all charges. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. As for Jayme, she survived the ordeal and continues to heal. She'll forever be known as the girl who escaped from a kidnapper in nothing but her underwear and a t-shirt, a testament to her bravery. Do you think Jayme's story is one of the most incredible survival stories ever? Let us know your thoughts. And if you love true crime stories with happy endings, stay tuned for more. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we bring you the most gripping cases from around the world. Subscribe so you never miss an upload, and always remember, this is DarkCase Files.